Hello everyone, Stormy Strike here, and we have a very exciting unboxing video today. My Seattle Soiree models came in the mail. Now there's actually two boxes here. This first box is my own, and then the second box is my mom's technically. Now if you're new to what the Seattle Soiree was, it was a collector club event that was supposed to take place in May, but due to the current world situation, it unfortunately had to be canceled. Only 200 people are able to go to these special collector club events. There's usually one every 1 to 2 years. It used to be that it was a JH subscriber event, but then it became the collector club event. And so each time they do this event, it goes to different locations, and then there's different event models, special runs for that specific event, and things like that. So I was really excited to go to this event because it was in Seattle, which I can fairly easily travel to Seattle compared to other places in the country. And I was really looking forward to it. Unfortunately, it did, of course, have to be canceled. But Breyer still let everybody that had tickets purchase their models. And so we're going to be unboxing those models right now. I am surprised that they all fit in this box. This box feels kind of small for 3 traditional horses in here. And I think I'm going to put this video into 2 parts, by the way. I'm going to open up my box in this video, and then I'll open up my mom's box in the next unboxing video. Breyer did actually include a 2020 calendar. That's really awesome. Except I already have a Breyer 2020 calendar because I got it with the Collector Club grab bag thing, which I already did a video on if you want to watch that. It's in the cards and in the description and all that. So this is another one. So maybe I will add this to one of the giveaways I'm going to be doing during Breyer Fest. I think this would be a fun little giveaway edition since I already have one. I kind of don't really need 2. So I will give that away in a different video or on social media or what have you. Oh boy, now here comes the actual models. I am excited. So I see here's a little Puget, the event stablemate. How it works is there's a traditional event model and then there's also a stablemate model. So everyone who had a ticket to the event got the little stablemate model and the event model. So we'll open them up in a minute. Next up here appears to probably be Redman, the event model. Guessing that's him anyway. And then next in here is Olympia, and she does have a little sticker for her thing. And you may notice that this is not the usual bubble wrap that Breyer Fest special runs come in and other special models like Collector Club models and things like that. That's because these models are painted in New Jersey, so they come in this different kind of bubble wrap. That's usually how you're able to tell if a particular model was painted in New Jersey or not. They come in different wrapping than the special runs and Collector Club models and things like that. That's not always necessarily the case, but that's at least from what I've heard. So here's Olympia, and we'll, again, open her up in a minute here. Just take everybody out first of the box. And then this next model, the last model, should be Bellevue. He is also wrapped up really good. So these did all fit in the box. I don't know why I thought they would not be able to all fit in the box together. And so now we'll get this box out of the way, and we'll actually start opening up these models. We'll start the unwrapping of these models with the event models first. So this is the stablemate Puget. All of these models were named after things relating to Seattle and Washington, by the way, which is pretty cool. Of course, when I saw that this guy's name was Puget, I immediately recognized that it was named after Puget Sound. I don't think I mentioned already that I have not been to any of the special Collector Club events before, so all these models are my first time getting a special Collector Club event model thing. I don't know what you would call it exactly, but it's pretty exciting to have gotten the chance to buy all these models. So here is the stablemate Puget. As you can see, he is on the little jumping stablemate mold. He actually has a very kind of pearly mane and tail, which is pretty neat. And he's just a really neat little chestnut pinto. Try to zoom in and get some more close-ups of this guy's detail. And of course, as you can see, he is glossy. My ring light kind of accentuates the fact that a model is glossy or not. I really do like that his mane and tail are a little bit pearly silvery, and so they got that kind of shimmery look to them and look different from the rest of the body. He's a pretty little guy. I don't believe I'm going to be keeping either of the two that I got, though. I like him, but I'm not really a huge collector of this particular stablemate mold, so I think he is going to end up being sold at some point. In the models I end up selling, I'm not selling them in these videos, but I will do like further sales information somewhere on social media and stuff. He's got some interesting markings on his belly. He's very nice looking, and there's like no flaws on him or anything that I can see. There's like maybe there's like a teeny little something there kind of in his gloss. But otherwise, he looks perfect. Quite a beautiful little stablemate. Next up is Redmond, who is pretty wrapped up here, so it'll take a second to get him unwrapped. And there is Redmond for you. He is pretty gorgeous looking. I was originally not going to keep either of the two Redmonds I got, but I don't know. I might end up keeping one of them because this guy is really gorgeous. I'm not a huge fan of collecting models that are jumping. I don't know why, but I'm just not very big on collecting jumping models. However, Bristol was an exception for me, and this guy might have to be another exception, because he is pretty gorgeous looking. I don't know. I'm really liking him, actually. He's pretty. We'll get a close-up look at him. So he's got a big white blaze on his face, and actually a little spot, or a couple spots, two little spots. He's got two little dark kissy spots on his nose, which is adorable. I will say I am seeing some flaws on this particular model, unfortunately. Yikes. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but he does have what looks like a airbrush paint mishap with little specks of paint on his shoulder here, and a scratch underneath the model's finish as well, which is kind of a bummer, and I know these kinds of models are probably not super easy for Breyer to replace, or if that's even really a big enough of a flaw to point out. Although he does, it looks like, have some other little flaws. No, wait, that's dust. Sometimes it's hard to tell what's dust and what's flaws. It looks like that's mostly dust, though, and he's got like one little spot right there. Otherwise, he does look very nice, though. It mostly just seems like this one area on his shoulder, which again is probably not going to show up well because of my ring light. But it's got some paint mishaps and a scratch, unfortunately, like fairly big noticeable scratch right there. So I don't know if that's really enough to contact Breyer about or not. Like I said, otherwise he does look pretty nice though. You can see his belly, it says Breyer 2020 Special Edition. He's got silver painted horseshoes on his hooves. Some really nice white socks and stockings on all his legs. Pretty colored tail, which kind of looks purple in my video feed right now, but it's not that purpley in person. Yeah, he's a pretty model. I'm a little disappointed about the little bit of flaws on him that would be probably very difficult, if not impossible, to fix on a glossy model. But he is a gorgeous looking horse. Just look at that pretty face. He's got a very pretty face. So I'm still not sure if I will keep one of them or not. I'll have to open up the other one too and see what that guy looks like. But this is a pretty cool looking model, if I do say so myself. And there are 200 of him made, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. And it's the same for the stablemate. There are 200 each of these two guys made. Hello everyone, post-video recording, editing, Stormy Strike here. I was going to break up this video into 2 parts, but I have so much footage that it's actually going to end up being in 3 or 4 parts. So I'm just letting you know that this is the conclusion of part 1. And so for the question of this video, you can let me know what you think of the models Redmond and Puget here. And then stay tuned for part 2 of my Seattle Soiree model unboxing video. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you in that part 2 video. Bye everyone!